Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an actress? Well, I have. So this year I'm setting out to document the lives of 8 actresses, each from different backgrounds and each in varying stages of their career.
Would you like the grand tour?
My journey takes me from London's celebrated West End to the calm and tranquil Angers in rural France, then on to the bright lights and bustle of New York City, and back again. And I find out just what it takes to survive in one of the toughest industries out there. So join me on my odyssey as I turn through the pages of Actress Diaries. A resting job is a euphemistic term for a boring, demeaning, poorly paid, embarrassing, degrading, depressing, heartbreaking, soul-crushingly useless job that many out-of-work actors willingly endure to pay the bills. I'm curious to know if any of my actresses have or have had one, and what that job involved.
Oh, you called me.
Susanna, a resting job. I can tell by your outfit that you probably do have a resting job. What is it?
Yeah, it doesn't involve any resting though. I really wish it did. I am currently a waiter.
What kind of waiting do you do?
All sorts really. Tables. Actually, just tables.
May, when you graduate drama school, do you think you'll have to get a resting job?
Absolutely. It's going to be really tiring. But rest is really important for any working actor.
No, I mean a job that supports you while you're not acting.
I guess I would. I imagine that I'll be acting all the time, so I don't think I'll necessarily need another job.
I drive the TfL trains. Well, I leaflet, which is, basically driving the trains. But I leaflet strongly for them. And they've told me that I make a difference, so I basically drive the trains.
I'm nannying for this family. This is not my house, although I wish it was. Parents are hardly home, ever. So I go pick up the kids from school, and but while they're at school, I walk the dogs and do the housework as well.
A resting job? What do you think? I mean, goodness, I resent the question a little bit. I am an actress. My job is my life. I eat, breathe, sleep, walk, talk, dance, live this profession in every moment. And you must to be a real actress. You cannot have a resting job. I will rest when I die or get cast on Dancing with the Stars because, well...
Currently? Well, this is my job. I mean, I do this. We're constantly, upgrading and renovating and redoing, and, I have a lot to oversee, and there are, big decisions to make. Do we put the conservatory on the east wing or the west wing? Those kind of things. So that's really what takes up my time. And gardening. I had no idea how exhausting gardening is. But that was the whole point of moving out here, was just to live, come back to nature and live a more simple life.
I work at the door where my boyfriend plays in his band. I do the guest list.
He plays there most nights, I'm guessing.
Well, no, because he doesn't play there most nights. He's not in Metallica. He's in a metalhead, and they're not even real musicians. He's a banker, and he pays for me. And I'm not doing his music video either. And I'm not doing any acting, really.
I'm actually in a site-specific play in Liberty, playing an elf, and the show is called The Elf That Saves Christmas, so I've got a role, basically. It's brilliant. I'm having the time of my life. So I think the interval's just about to finish, so I should probably get back. Really nice seeing you, though. Bye.
You can't be in here. If my manager sees you, if my director sees you filming, they're going to be really upset, so you should probably just go now, okay?
Tabby, what's really going on here?
Alright, I've had to take a job in Santa's grotto as Santa's elf because my parents have cut me off from my trust fund. You happy now?
Oh, right, okay.
I told you to, I can't leave you in here right now. I just can't leave you here. Would you stop it, please? Would you just go away? please.
Yes, evidently I do have a resting job. I am an elf in Santa's grotto at Liberty.
I'm basically a retail assistant. I'm not even working with Santa. Like, I'm not even in the grotto. I'm not even, working with reindeer. I'm just a retail assistant. Just don't even, just go. I wish you'd just go away, please.
And, thank God it's Liberty. If it was any other department store, I would literally die of shame. Tabitha Braithwaite, or Tabby, was born and bred in Gloucestershire and attended the prestigious Cheltenham Ladies' College before going on to drama school. She now lives in a penthouse apartment in Marylebone, which she shares with her childhood friend Bunny. She has been on the professional scene for just over 2 years now and is represented by one of the top agents in the country. Despite all this, she still has yet to book a job.
Very much, and just let me know when you know. Lovely to meet you. Good luck.
I first meet Tabby outside her Marylebone apartment before she takes me on a tour of her favourite haunts.
I don't really read books much. Normally I read my Kindle or I just watch the movie of the book, but I like having books, just to have them. Another thing I like to do is get my nails done, because I think people take you way more seriously as an actress if you have a good manicure. And also what I like to do is kind of match the colour up with the type of character that I'm playing. This week I think I'm going to go for a blush pink, because I'm playing a character in an audition that's kind of really fun and flirtatious. So I think blush pink is the way to go. And this is the results. Yeah, so that's what I do with my time. And I think it's money well spent and time well spent.
I've had to get a resting job because my parents have cut me off from my trust fund. So, they're still paying rent for the Marylebone property, but I don't have any money for myself. Any personal money to buy food or clothes or get my nails done or go to the cinema or anything like that. So it's I had to get a resting job, literally, otherwise I would have starved to death. And finally, have they ever considered throwing in the towel and getting a quote-unquote real job?
This is a real job. It's as real as it gets. It's guts, gore, blood, appendix out on the floor, real.
I would do this to the death. Not this. Acting, I'd do it to the death.
As I said to you before, I speak to my friends that have these jobs, these 9-to-5 jobs, and they can't watch Loose Women in the middle of the day. They have to watch it on repeat. That's not any kind of life.
It is so real that, you are slipping and sliding on the entrails of humanity when you're an actress.
I'll say this much. If I did, which I won't, but if I did, which I definitely won't, but if I did, I think it'd be really great to be a careers advisor. I just think that would be wonderful, just giving people advice on what they should and shouldn't do with their lives.
I'm having to consider a career outside of acting, yes. I'm having to do that because my parents have cut me off and I need to make money. And if I'm not getting any acting jobs, then I'm not going to make any money, am I? And the reason they've cut me off is because I failed to get acting work in the first 2 years of graduating drama school. So, that was the agreement, basically.
What's a real job? Do you not think this is a real job? Are you telling me to quit? It sounds like you're telling me that I should be giving up acting right now. In fact, you actually sound like my mum right now.
If I want to give up, then I'll give up. I don't want to not want to give up because I don't want to give up,
I know you're taking a breath at the moment, but have you ever considered giving acting up altogether?
No, not for a moment. You never really walk away, do you? You always keep a little toe dipped in the water. I think if you're an actor, then you're born an actor, you stay an actor, and that is the most important thing. It's what defines you. And if you walk away from that, you get very lost.
Acting. It's my real job. Gotta take it seriously, If you're not calling acting your real job, are you even an actor?
Michael Caine says, Acting is not a part-time job. It's not even a full-time job. It's a lifelong obsession. And I have to agree with that.
This is the real job. And actually, I have some news. I have a letter here from the Roberts family, and I waited to open it with you because I would like to share this moment when I get my contract from the Roberts family for our family reunion. So here goes. I'm going to open it with you here, and I am so excited. I can't believe it. Finally, it's taken long enough. Turn the camera off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
It's a pastis. Have you ever had one before? Bonnie, can you make another pastis for Rachel? Can you make another pastis for Rachel, please? Bunny and I discovered them in the south of France, and after a really hot day, they just kind of take the edge off the heat,